Okay, so looks like we are live. Whew. Yes, we are live. Hello, hello. So if you are watching the replay, so this is what I do. The ritual here is that we first say hello to the people who are watching the replay. So hi, and please share a comment if you are watching the replay. If you have any question, anything it is, just say hello or post your question in the comment box. Okay, hi, good evening. Hi guys, how are you? How was your day? Hey Nikita. Hey Mishti. Hi Shubhangi. Hi to everyone. So, how was your day? I mean, we'll just wait for a while for people to join. We'll just wait for a while for people to join, and then we will begin our party. This is not something less than a party, right? I mean, to me, it is a party. Like I get ready. I mean, I get ready to come here. I put on my nice t-shirt. So this is one of my favorite t-shirts. It says exhale, inhale. So I just like it. It is like it just suits the mood. It just suits the training that we are going through. And okay, that is gonna happen. And also, one thing which I wanted to mention is that, as I mentioned yesterday, but we did not talk about that much in details about it. But when you go through this kind of process, when you go through, it's like you, what to say, you go through a detox plan. For example, like when you go through a detox plan, when you're trying to lose weight, you physically lose toxins from your body. So the same way when you go through this training, you emotionally and as well as physically as well, you remove toxins from your body. So you are going to experience, you are going to experience a lot of things during these, let me just adjust a bit. Okay. So you are going to experience a lot of things during these 5 days of challenge, and when I myself am going through this, I am also experiencing it. See, it's like I am the one who is teaching it, but I also go through the same emotions as you guys go through it. I mean, I may not be as confused. Is my internet connection bad? Is my voice clear and is my video clear? No, I can't start again, and the training hasn't started. So, very quickly tell me someone that, because sometimes it can be an issue at your end as well. Okay, the connection is perfect. All right, awesome. Uh, okay, so those who are experiencing problem, you may, uh, you know, um, you may just connect or reconnect, because all right, awesome. So as I was saying that you will release a lot of toxins from your body, and even I am experiencing it. So yesterday night I was so drained, and in fact during the day itself, I usually do not sleep that much during the day, but because I'm also going through it, I slept like a baby. I literally slept like a baby for 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon. I mean, I know it's now gonna cause problem at night to sleep on time, but yes, it because my body is also removing toxins, and it sometimes become draining. But it is like a renewal process. You are removing something from your life, and now in the coming days of time, in that space, the space that is created the space that is created now, we are going to put the positive thoughts there, we are going to put the positive things there. uh, okay, so yes, let's begin. And Okay, there are some questions. Let me just check it very quickly. Yes, it is totally possible for two letters to coexist. Or you can just like write it as like you can take two pages, first page, second page, third page, fourth page. You don't need to name them as different pages. They can just be like more pages. Sometimes when I am in the mode of free journaling, I use 4 to 5 pages. I just go ahead with free flow writing. First page, I turn the notepad, then I write on the second page, I turn it, I use the third page. It just keeps going on and on and on like that. So also again, I mentioned this yesterday as well, I'll mention it today again, that don't think that things have to be in some perfect way. Yes, there are some rules, and as we go through the process, I will keep introducing you to them if there is something that you certainly have to do. But other than that, everything is cool. There are no strict rules here. The only rule is that you have to stay positive and you have to believe in yourself, and that is something that we are going to do today. You are going to love today's session. Thank you so much, Inderpreet. Thank you so much to everyone for all the positive comments, all the reviews, and all the homeworks which you have posted yesterday. Let's just begin without any delay. Let's begin today's training, and from today the trainings are going to be a bit shorter. Like yesterday, I just checked and we did 1 hour and 45 minutes of training, and I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for staying for the entire time, and for learning, and for deciding to take control of your life. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you, and I am so excited to teach you today's class. So very quickly raise a hand. I cannot see your hand, so you can put an emoji in the comment box, or you can just comment something. Who is ready for the party today? Let's raise the noise. Who is ready for the party today? Very quickly. React to this, comment anything, put an emoji, raise your hand. I mean, I cannot see your hand, but I am raising it. I am ready for the party. Awesome. And if you're feeling confused at any point, if questions are coming up, it is the good thing. I mean, imagine if you go through a class, imagine if you oh my god, thank you so much for all the hearts. And yes, Mishti, so this is something that happens, like when I am going through my own process, I get this glow on my face. I mean, like, I am well rested today. I have it's like my body has literally removed a lot of toxins, and it is going to happen with you as well. So do not force yourself. If during these 5 days of time, if you feel like sleeping, don't worry about it, that why are you suddenly tired. Take really nice rest. Okay, so yeah, let's begin the party. And before that, I would just like to mention one thing, that one of the things which not the things, but yeah, something that I manifested in my own life is also watching this video right now. So my husband, I manifested him in my life and the love that we have, and he also watches these videos, and sometimes he'll just slip in some comment. And previously it has happened that people think that some random guy is trying to flirt with me. So if you see something like that, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, that's the one, Arjun Bhatt. He's here with his heart. So okay, let's start the party. I am so excited for you guys. So very quickly, very quickly, a quick recap of yesterday's training, because we are going to go ahead in the continuation of yesterday's training. So yesterday you understood, you learned the process of, not the process, but the definition. You learned the definition of manifestation. You learned that there is a version of you. I mean, imagine the kind of surety it gives you, the kind of feel good factor it gives you when you know that there is a version of you in this universe who has everything that it wants. And by changing your thoughts, by changing a few things in your life, you can become this person who has everything. And for that, what we need to do We need to protect our energy, right? And the second part is that we you learned that why it is important to get clear on your what. uh, why it is really important to get clear on your what, and how to do that thing, because sometimes it may happen that you think that this is something that you want, but it is influenced by your fears. If it is influenced by your fears, not a good thing, right? I mean, if it is influenced by your fear, you will be writing the goals. uh, so you will be writing, okay, thanks Nikita, I laughed at Nikita's comment. So your goals will be influenced by your fears, your goals will be influenced by the doubts. So this is something very important that you learned yesterday, and from now on, every time you have a goal or every time you have an action, think about it, that is this really you and your soul that who wants this thing, or any action that you take, when you back out, when you cancel a meeting, when you cancel going out somewhere, when like cancel anything, okay, is it you or your fear? Always make it a point to check with this thing. It might take 30 seconds from your life, but these 30 seconds, sorry, these 30 seconds are going to save your life, they are going to create your life. So this is what we learned yesterday, this is what you learned yesterday, and let's begin with day 2. So yesterday, the topic of today is claiming your desires as yours. You have a desire, you want to grow your business, you are going to claim the growth of your business. You want to get married, you are going to claim your wedding. You are behind a better health, you are going to claim your health. I mean, how nice it feels, right? So I will walk you through this process. And yesterday, some of you were asking me that why are you not asking us to write our goals and wishes in present tense? Because this is what you learn basically in the process of law of attraction and manifestation when you watch a YouTube video or when you read a book. But it's like, see, if you don't feel connected to your desires, what is the point of even saying the affirmations? I hope I'm not going too fast, okay? Because when I'm excited, my voice is really loud. So let me know if I'm going too fast. I will slow down a bit. It's like I'm so high on my energy because I want it to reach to you. To you, I want my energy to reach, okay? It is any book, Kawaljeet. Any book that you pick up on all these topics, you will see that it tells you to, and I'm also going to ask you to do that thing. But before that, we are going to learn the basics of it. Like, this is the point where we want to reach, and yesterday we were here, but we have come a little higher, and on the 5th day we will be here. So that is what we are going to do, okay? So the reason I did not ask you to write it in present tense or in past tense as if it has already happened is because I want you to first feel connected to your desires, or first feel connected to your goals. Once you do that thing, and that is only when you will be able to say your affirmations. I am not saying no to say your affirmations, and you will Google. Even I have created a book of 111 affirmations, and I am going to give it to you. But after 4-5 days, please don't comment right now that where is the affirmations book, because I'm really invested in this 5 days of challenge. But after this challenge ends, I will share that PDF with you. Don't worry about it. 100 plus 11 affirmations on different areas of your life. Okay, so why did I not ask you to write it in present tense or as if it has already happened? Is because you do not feel emotionally and energetically connected to that. So I would like to ask you, and here you don't need to reply to me, okay? This is for your own self. If you feel comfortable, you can reply, but if you do not feel comfortable, it's okay. But Be very honest. Be very honest. How do you feel when you say your biggest goal? How do you feel when you say your biggest goal or your wish or your desire? I mean, just like for a moment, if you can, with me, I know our energy is really high and I don't want to disturb that thing, but like really take a moment, keep a hand on your heart and think of your goal. If you have, if you're right now having 2 or 3 clients in your business, but your goal is to have 25 clients, when you say that thing, you feel like, does it happen? Does it happen with you? Does it happen with you that, when you say your goal, your mouth dries, you feel pain in your stomach, you feel pain in your body, and you really feel uncomfortable. You feel like, oh my God, I want to escape this situation. I want to escape this situation. Does it happen with you when you say your goal? Or your heart really grows heavy. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's gonna happen? We go into, I know, I mean, we are so excited right now all, but usually other than this training, think about it. When you think of all these goals, deeper somewhere in our heart, we have this anxiety. It makes our heart, really race. We feel that anxiety. And when you're thinking of your goal, you might be practicing your manifestation process. You right, your hand starts to shake, all these things happen. And the anxiety kicks in. You get the thoughts that, oh my God, what is gonna happen? I want to escape this situation, I just want to leave this place. Like, if you experienced, it has happened with me. It has happened with me that I went for an interview and I literally came back without giving the interview. It is like, I'm talking about 10 years ago, I guess, or even more than that. But I really went for the interview and I was so scared. I left the place without giving the interview. And then another time it happened. Another time, it happened that I was going for an interview, and this was because I was very comfortable with interviews for junior positions at that point when I started my career. But I received an opportunity where I was going to get the position of senior manager. So that was very far goal for me. For junior positions, I was okay. I was really feeling comfortable about it, that okay, I can crack this interview. What are they going to ask me about? All these things I will answer. But when it came to getting the designation, getting the position of senior manager, my heart started beating. I was like, oh my God, who am I? I'm just a fresher. Who am I to even go for the interview? And I kept thinking, I kept inviting, like, I thought that okay, like, I wish that petrol runs over in my two-wheeler. And it was monsoon, so I kept praying that it should rain and the interview should get cancelled. I kept thinking of all these negative things, and I was still on my way, and I had a little accident. So I actually was very happy that I had that accident in that moment, because I didn't need to go for that interview. So that is what happens. I mean, I know I gave a very elaborated example, but that is what happens when you're thinking of all these things. When you are in planning mode, you go all high commando that I can achieve this goal. But when we are actually in real life, when we are actually in life, when we are practically applying all these things, this is how we feel a lot of times. Very quickly tell me in the comments if this happens with you, or can you relate with me in this. So you guys can keep commenting. I will go ahead very quickly because I have a lot to teach you today, and I want to end the video on time. I don't want to keep going on for 2 hours today also. It happens, right? So why? And as you already know, I mean, I'm not the one who is teaching you. It is the ages old knowledge that as per the law of attraction is one of the 12 laws of the universe. You will attract fear and confusion when you give fear. You will attract anxiety when you give anxiety. Like attracts like. You all know that thing, right? So when we are anxious, that is the kind of things we experience and invite. When you keep saying that I'm afraid to have high paying clients in my business, you keep attracting, very confused clients who create problems for you. I mean, if somebody here who runs a business, somebody who runs a business, then they will be able to get it, that every time they want to go to the next level in their business, they have this confusion. They want to go to the next level, but they also are scared that what is going to happen. So why all these things happen? Or somebody who is trying to lose weight, we all put this kind of energy. We are running on the treadmill, but at the same time we are thinking that what if this does not happen? What if I come to the gym for 3 months of time and then later on I gain even more weight? It is not just for business, it is not just for one factor of your life, it is for all the aspects of our life. This happens. I mean, if you are saying that it doesn't happen to you, then maybe you don't need this training, or maybe you are really a well balanced person. And I'm trying to attain that state where I'm really emotionally balanced. And I will recommend a book to you on this thing later on, but not right now. But I'll definitely recommend a book on this. So yes, I have become stronger emotionally, and I want to attain that level where I'm this emotionally balanced. But this is life. Our energy, as I said, cannot be stagnant, and it has to be ups and downs. And that is one of the laws of the universe. If you really want to achieve bigger goals in life, it can be love, it can be health, it can be anything. It can be anything, any aspects of your life. When you lose a little, you gain bigger amounts. So now it is like, we can control what we are losing, but it always goes ups and down. Okay, so our emotions you might still feel, I also go through all these emotions. I also get scared, and all of these things happen. I'm going to write another post about this, because I want to now go ahead with the training. But I've, like, today itself I have written a post that how I also feel these emotions, and how I navigated from this position to in another position. Okay, so we'll do that thing now. Let's go ahead with the training. So why does this thing happen? I mean, this is the problem that I told you, that this is the problem that happens. Now get to the point where why does it happens. It happens, so this next part is a life changing thing. I mean, I know a lot of people must have spoken about it before as well. You must have read it somewhere, but you may not remember this. So I am reminding you, because if you get this clear, it is a life changing thing. This happens to us. There is a conflict in our desires and our reality. You want love in your life, but you do not have love in reality. There is a conflict. Sorry. There is a conflict in your reality, right? So why does it happen? Because we ourselves do not believe that we can do it, or it can happen for us. I will repeat, we ourselves do not believe that we can do it, or it can happen for us. We say things like, my luck is not that good. It worked out for that other person because their luck is good, but my luck is not good. I have a family history where, everyone gains weight after a certain age. And so I don't think that I can lose weight because it is my family history. I do not have that kind of money to invest in my business, because, growing a business needs money. This is not true. This is not at all true. We'll get to it later on. I come from a different culture, and things happen according to only this thing in my culture. So there are a certain things that is not going to happen. These are just some of the generic examples that I'm giving. But this happens with you, right? So I'll take a break here. Break as in, I mean, I want you guys to comment that does it happen with you, and be really honest with yourself. See, we are not here to only create the good experiences. We have to go to the negative things, and we have to remove them. But unless we acknowledge it, unless we really get to it, we will not be able to remove it, right? So let me know in the comment that does it happen to you. Does it happen to you that you reading all the kinds of self-help books, but you still somewhere you feel that no, okay, so for example, um, a certain kind of thing in life, there is a checklist of 10 things. So you will try to negotiate with yourself that maybe like going with the going with the all the 10 things, going with all the 10 things, it's not possible. Let me bring it down to 8 things. And then you suddenly believe, you think that okay, 10 out of 7 things can happen, 10 out of 6 things can happen, and 10 out of 4 things, it can happen like just right now. But when you want to think about 10 out of 9 things, it becomes difficult for you to believe. When you think of 10 out of 10 out of 10 things, uh, uh, it seems impossible. You start having all these things, that my luck is not good, my family history is this, I do not have that kind of money, I do not have that kind of thing. Let me tell you a very small example. Let me give you a very small example that I started my business 5 years ago. At that time I did not have any savings, and at that age, like I've always been this very self-reliant kind of a person. So I kind of did not know that you can go to your parents and ask money. Like I realized this thing at a very late, like very like just a year or 2 years ago, that you can actually go to your parents and you can ask them money. Because like as long as I remember, like after I passed my school and my graduation, I've always taken care of myself on my own. And I somehow never felt comfortable with finances, handling finances. So I would always give everything that I would earn, I will give it to my mom to save that thing. So when I started 5 years ago, when I started my business, I did not have anything with me. I did not even have a working laptop. It was just a laptop which did not even connect to an internet. My phone was broken. This was the situation. I still started my business. I did, some of the typing work for a few people, and I got some money like that. I started my business, and today I am running it from the past 5 years of time. People usually say when you start your business like this, it is going to fail because business needs an investment. It happened for me. I am running my two businesses now like that. About health, so I have because of when I was a kid, I was very thin. I used to be very 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 thin. But as I grew, when I came in 8th grade, 9th grade, because of hormonal issues, when I started getting my periods, I gained weight like anything. So that was the phase. I kept gaining and gaining weight because of the hormonal issues. And I became this weird person who would have lots of anxieties and all those things. After that, I faced the issue again, and I have faced PCOD, I have faced period issues, I have faced hormonal issues for almost, like you can say, 6 to 7 years of time. And because of that, I in fact went into depression as well. Uh, so like somebody will tell, the reason I'm sharing this thing with you is because someone here might be thinking that it is possible for her, but it may not be possible for me, because I am at a place where I cannot attain good health. It is not possible for me to have good health, right? If you're thinking like that, I was also at this place where I also went to a doctor. And I guess in my first video, in my introduction, I shared this thing, that I went to a doctor. That doctor shamed me that you could have controlled your food habits. Instead of asking me any relevant question, that doctor just decided to shame me. And that was the point. I really decided to take control in my own hands. And by thinking positive, by changing my mindset, I have cured my PCOD. People say that it is not possible to do that. I have cured my issues with periods. I have cured my weight loss issues. Okay, I'm still not at my ideal weight, but I'm really happy with who I am. Then that is the place, that is the space where we need to be, and that is when the magic begins. Right? So if you are thinking at this point that you are not worthy of it, it cannot happen for you, because you will see people will say that PCOD cannot be cured that easily, depression cannot be cured that easily. All these things people will tell you. it was there for me as well. But when I decided to look at all these things and decided that I was worthy of it, it became possible for me. So let's move on. We do not think we are worthy of it, and we are also blinded by our fears. As we learned yesterday, that when we talk about our goals, when we talk about our wishes, it is influenced either by an external factor is your family, your friends, or the environment that you grow in. The internal factor is your own fear. Right? So these are the two factors where we are blinded by the fears. So to change this thing, how do you change this thing? Are you ready to know? I mean, I know the energy went a bit down because I was sharing all these things, but yes, let's raise the energy again. Who is ready to learn how to change this thing? Very quickly, comment fast. Awesome. And somebody commented that you do not look well. But it's okay. It is because it's very hot at our place right now. So during the day it is very hot, and during the night it gets very cold. So for that reason I am coughing a bit or things are like that. But it is very normal for me to happen during this these months. So I'm comfortable. Don't worry about my health. I'm totally fine. And also, it happens that as I told you, when you go through this training, your body actually removes toxins, and that is something I am also experiencing. But you will see that glow on my face. You will see that glow on your face as well. And if you are a guy who is watching this training, you can also have a glow on your face. Guys can also have a glow. Okay, so let's move on to the solution part of this. To change this thing, you need to begin to claim your desires and wishes. You need to begin to claim. I guess I will write it down here in the comment. I'll see if I can type in speed. Need to I will just type it out, okay, so that you can see it, because I guess it will have a more dramatic effect when you see it in a comment. Give me a moment, okay? I'm just typing. And this is a very awkward position to type in, but I'm just trying. Okay. Yeah, I'm safe. Don't worry about me and my health. And thank you for your concern. So, read my comment if you can here. You need to begin to claim your desires and wishes. Got it? So I know it might confuse you a little, but by the end of this, I will explain it to you how to do that. So, does it ever happen? That you are window shopping, you are roaming around in a mall or some place, you look at a dress and you say that this is mine, I want it. You actually go and you actually buy that dress, or you come back, you save money for an entire month, you save in next month, and you go and you get that dress. Does it happen with you? You look at a camera, you just fall in love with that, and you say that this is mine, this camera is mine, and I'm going to come and get it. At least I do that. I mean, when I walk from especially from the footwear section, oh my god, I love good shoes and I love heels. So when I look at a particular heels, I go like, you are mine, I'm gonna come back for you. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I do that, and my husband will just drag me from there, because it's weird when other people are around and you talk to shoes. But I do that because I don't care, because I'm actually gonna go and get those heels, right? So does it happen to you? Do you sometimes look at a thing and you claim it, that this is mine, I really want it, and I am going to get it? Does it happen with you? Very quickly, tell me. Because sometimes people don't get this part. They go like, they go like, okay, how, what is she talking about? How can you claim it? And maybe some people don't do that. if you don't do that, start doing that. It has an impact. It has a very very good impact. Okay, so I will explain it further and you will get it. So we used to do this thing as kids. As kids we used to do this the dress gets sold. Okay, but you can get a similar dress, but the point here is that the dress is just a metaphor. Okay, so Mr. Brijesh, you can leave the live training if you want, but this is how the training happens here. All right, so okay, so as kids, yeah, exactly. And see, it's basically something like, I'm not talking particularly about, I'm not talking particularly about a dress. Okay, it is just a metaphor. It is about, sometimes when sometimes when you feel so sure about something, right? I mean, window shopping is just a metaphor. So I'll explain it in a bit detail. So as kids we used to do this very quite, we used to do this quite often. We never hesitated before saying our wishes or our desires. Very very easily we would say, very easily we would say that I want to become a police, I want to become a fighter, fighter pilot, I want to become a fireman, I want to become a teacher. I mean, nobody ever, I want to become a traffic police. Nobody ever hesitated, and nobody was ever even, they never felt hesitated in saying that this is what they want to become. Right, we always could ask and we could always say things without hesitation. If somebody would ask that what do you want to become, you'll say I want to become a princess. Like, I'm talking about being very small. Okay, if somebody asked you, if you are a guy, you might say that I want to become a king, I want to become this, I want to become that. And we could say that without hesitation. Why? Because at that point we did not stop to think, but do I deserve to become a policeman? Do I deserve, am I worthy of becoming a fighter pilot? We never thought things like that. We just went into, we never thought things like that. We just went and we just said our things. Now imagine how amazing it would be. How amazing it would be if we put this level of trust in the universe and in ourselves. The level of trust we had at that point in our age, where we could just ask for things without feeling any hesitation. How amazing it would be to have that level of confidence and surety in universe and in our own selves. So is it clear? Is it making sense to you? Because I will go ahead and I will share how to do this thing, how to get this surety, how to you know go ahead with claiming your desires, or how to become comfortable with that. Right, it is clear. So I guess it was a very simple example, and I will always give my examples. Even third or fourth grade of student can also understand that. Okay, and I'm not replying to some of the comments here, because I'm really focused on the training right now. So don't worry if I'm not replying. It does not mean that I'm ignoring your comments. I am going to like at the end of the video, then I will go through the comments, because if I keep breaking the flow, it will not be really, we won't enjoy that, right? So moving on, now how to go ahead about this, how to claim your desires, how to claim your goals. And yeah, exactly the way we are asking from mummy and papa कि मम्मी मेरे को ये चाहिए. Did we think as kids that अगर कुछ खाना है उसके, okay, I'm going in Hindi, a lot of people don't get Hindi here. So did we think that like if you ever wanted to eat something, you would just go and tell your mother? You will never think that am I worthy of eating this thing? Never. But as we grow up, we get influenced by a lot of things. You get to hear these things, that if you want this thing, you have to work hard. If you want this, you want this. Like, we don't belong to a very rich family, so you don't deserve this thing. You only have to get by this thing because we are from a middle class family. Or even if people are from rich class, they will be like, we have to spend time in our business, we have to spend time in our business, so we can't give you time. So you grow up with so many things and beliefs and all these limiting things, and that creates our entire reality, right? So how do you go ahead about this and become comfortable with this? So first of all, the first thing is, because you are uncomfortable, what is the opposite of that? Comfortable. So first thing you need to do is get comfortable with the thought of your goal coming true. You need to get comfortable with saying things out loud. The second thing you need to do is announce it to the world. Get comfortable with it. Now, I'm not saying that you go on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the places, and you announce that this is my goal, or you go out and tell everyone. This is not what it means. But when I say announce it to the world, you get so comfortable in saying it that you feel as if you have announced it to the whole world. Third thing, if you have some close people in your life, people who get your goals, people who understand you, share it with them. If you have a group of people, we all are a part of a lot of groups. So if you have a group where you talk about motivation or things like that, or maybe you have a group of best friends, your mom, or anyone that you feel comfortable with, you share it with them that this is my goal and I am going to do this. Don't tell them that, do you think I can do that? Do you think I'm worthy of that? Do you think I deserve to do that? Don't talk like that. Tell them that, hey, listen, yeah, so you can leave, Mr. Brajesh, right? So, yeah, what I was saying is that, just a moment. So, a moment, please. Share it with some of the close people, and this is the reason I have created this group. Okay, this group, I know we have some people here, like some unwanted people here sometimes, but we keep doing the housekeeping. Okay, we keep removing people. Like today only I have removed 10 people from the group, so we make it a point to do a lot of housekeeping here. Other than that we are we just a moment. Okay, just a moment. All right, I'm so sorry for this. I will repeat, don't worry, I will repeat all the points, but I actually had to remove someone from the group because I don't want any kind of disturbance here, and I guess we have done that. Let me just check. I'm so sorry for that, but give me a moment. I need to do that. All right, we have done that. There is no space for negativity here, okay? All right, so this is the reason I have created this group. You can count this group as well as your place to grow, your place where you can come and share about things. Okay, this is like a support system. See, all these things that you are talking about here, I don't think sometimes we can't even go to our best friends and we can't even tell them. Okay, my voice is not there. Okay, somebody commented no voice. Can you hear me? अरे जल्दी बताओ यार. Can you hear me? Somebody say yes, no, somebody say something. Okay, you can hear me. So, all right. So, sometimes it's like, um, sometimes it's like when someone comments, maybe, you can check your internet connection as well. All right. So, yes, what I was saying is that this is a place for you because sometimes, we can't even share all these things with our best friend as well, because they don't get it, and we don't need to talk about our desires and our goals to the people who don't get it. Don't do that. Don't even bother about it. I mean, I've been working for 12 years of time, and a lot of people in my family still don't know what do I do. And a lot of people, even think that I can't talk because I don't talk. I mean, I am this like extreme introvert person, so I don't even sometimes talk to some people. Don't do that. Don't become like me in this thing. But yes, it happens, like, so this is your support group. This is a support system. You come here, like yesterday, some people were posting some comments that they were not able to find something, and there was this another person who came and who commented and who replied to them. He helped them with the link, and I was so happy because I sometimes get 100 plus notifications, so it is not possible to reply to everyone immediately. So this is what happens when you are a part of a support system. So in this group, today you can do this thing. In this group, you can loud and clear, if you feel comfortable, if your wish is very personal, you can just say that I am clear on my goals, and today I claim my success. Today I claim my health. Today I claim my love. Today I claim meeting my soulmate. You can write in any case, in any aspect of your life. You can just go ahead and you can type it. If you have some specific goal and if you are comfortable in sharing it, you can be specific as well. Okay, today I claim my own car. You can even write the model number and the brand and the type, like diesel, gas, this, that as well. So I will just, because a lot of people got confused here, I will repeat how do we go ahead about this thing. So first thing is that you need, okay, first point, you need to get comfortable with the thought of your goal coming true. What do we need to do? You need to get comfortable with the thought of your goal coming true. You need to, in your heart, deal with you need to deal with your emotions and just get comfortable saying it. And I'll give you an example again. That how, what does it mean to get comfortable with it, and you will still feel the negative emotions. Let me be clear. You will still feel the negative emotions, but yet you can go ahead and you can get comfortable with that. So I know it sounds very contradicting, but after explaining these points, I will share an example as well. Second part is announce it to the world. Not out loud, but in your head, in your imagination. You close your eyes, imagine that you're announcing it to the world, that I have got it. This is what I deserve, and this is what I have. Okay. Second part is that you share it with some close people if you can. Okay, repeat what? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I will be doing that. Don't worry. But I first need to go about the steps. So anyone feeling confused, let me know. I will explain. See, that is going to be your homework part. But before I give you the homework, I need to explain it to you, right? So the first thought is get comfortable with your thoughts. Get comfortable with the thought of your goal coming true. The second part is that announce it to the world. Get comfortable about it. This means that every day in your head, imagine that how amazing and nice it would be. How amazing and nice it would be to have this goal cleared. How nice it would be to have that house. How nice it would be to have that life partner. How nice it would be to have better health. How nice it would be to lose your weight. How nice it would be to gain the weight. How nice it would be to get that car. Okay? Remind yourself that how nice it would be. You will still have, I'm telling you, at this point also you will still have the negative emotions, but yet in that moment you close your eyes and think about it, that how amazing it would be to have all these things in your life, and that is how you get comfortable with it. Okay, I will give you an example later on, don't worry about it. Third thing is share it with some close people. Share it with someone if you can. If you don't have people who understand all these things, if you don't understand, sorry, if people don't understand about all these things, you can come here in this group and you can find a lot of support. You can post about things here. Okay, the last part is that every day, every day you look into the mirror and you announce it as yours. Look into the mirror. That will be the most comfortable thing. You look at yourself and say that I have gained weight, I have lost weight, I am at my ideal weight, I am meeting my soulmate, I am in process of meeting my soulmate or my life partner, I have got my dream house, I have got my dream car. You look into the mirror and you say that thing. So now I'll tell you an example. What does it mean to get comfortable, and why you need to look at yourself, and why you need to say all these things. So it's like, right now you know me through these videos. It's like you kind of know me, right? Because there is this, you know me just, give me a moment. You know me just through these videos as a person who teaches all these things. You feel so comfortable with me here right now. But what if I tell you that I will pick you up from your place, and then for 1 month of time, you have to just, come and stay at my place with my family and my relatives? How uncomfortable it will be, right? So that is the same thing that happens with our mind, that till this point, you have been living with a certain kind of thought process, and suddenly you move to a very different kind of thinking, where you are thinking positive. So your mind will take some time to get comfortable with that. So for that reason, every day you look into the mirror and you say that thing. Slowly your mind will accept. On the day one, when you say that I have found my life partner, I have better health, I have money, I have grown my business, I have got high paying clients, maybe your mind will laugh at you. It will not accept it. Second day when you will say that thing, your mind will accept it a little bit. Third day when you say it, your mind will, because when you repeat something, this is how our subconscious mind works. It does not just picks up our words, but it also picks up our thoughts as well. So when you keep saying this thing, your mind begins to accept it, and that is when you become comfortable with that. So how we are going to do this thing, I will explain you your homework, and after that we will go ahead with the Q&A, and I will solve your queries if you have. So the homework or your exercise is that you need to replace your fears and your doubts with I am worthy of, I deserve it, I enjoy it. So when you say these things, you are replacing, because yesterday a lot of people commented and reached out to me that I feel negative emotions. How do I feel positive when I am doing this thing? So this is how you slowly feel positive. And see, it will take time. I am not saying that immediately after this training you will always for the rest of your life feel positive. It is not going to happen. There is a process. You take one step, two step, and then you reach to this level. You can't just fly out here, right? I mean, how uncomfortable that is. So you will replace your fears and your doubts with I am worthy of, I deserve it, I enjoy it. And don't worry about this part. I will be sharing it in a Facebook post, so you will be able to read it very clearly from there as well. So just stay with me here right now. So what you need to do is, you need to take yesterday's list and take a moment. Yesterday we wrote something. If you have already destroyed, thank you so much, Neha. If you have already destroyed this list, I am sure if it is such a goal, you remember it, right? So yesterday we wrote, I want this thing, I want good health, I want love, I want life partner, I want this, I want that, I want this. You wrote everything in the form of want, and you still felt negative, because a lot of people reached out that, okay, I am not still feeling it, right? So what you are supposed to do is take yesterday's list, take a moment and check in. Be very honest. At this point, Be very honest with your own self. Be very honest with your own self and say that how are you feeling, that how are you feeling when you say this goal? Do you think it is possible, or do you feel usually there are negative things that come up for you? So you do that thing, and then you take a few deep breaths. You take a few deep breaths and you say, I am worthy of it. It's like, literally a thing will break in your head, like not something, don't worry about it, but it's like a limiting belief will break in your head. You will slowly remove this limiting belief, and you will put the words like, I am worthy of this thing. Okay, so for example, you wrote, I want to grow my business. So today you will write, I am worthy of growing my business. I deserve to have love in my life. I enjoy my ever growing business. I deserve to have money in my life. I am worthy of money in my life. I enjoy having money in my life. So three of the words are equal. You can apply it in different ways. Okay, so don't go too much technical in that. Whatever you feel comfortable with, you can use any of these words, or you can come up with your own fourth word as well, wherever you feel comfortable. So whatever your wish was or wish is, I deserve to look beautiful. I am worthy of love in my life. I am worthy of getting married, or I deserve to get married to the love of my life. I deserve to have good health. This is how this is how we are going to rewrite all your desires. So all those who were asking yesterday that why did we not write them in present tense as if it has already happened, so I'll just ask you that even if you would write it, this is the reason. See, Sejal, that is the point I'm sharing, how to remove your limiting beliefs. Okay, by replacing your words, by watching your own language. So this is what you are going to do. By doing this thing, you will get closer to your desires. You will get closer to your feelings. So now, when, okay, give me a moment, I'll give you an example. Something that everyone can relate with. You ask me, you post something. I will see if I can, I can. So I'll see if I can post it here right now and reframe it. Yeah, so when you say your affirmations, so this is something, a lot of people have reached out to me, and they have said that I do not feel my affirmations when I write them down, or when I say my affirmations, I don't feel it. When I visualize, I still feel that wrong things happen to me. When I visualize, I cannot relate to that. Raise your hand if it was you, or if this is something that happens with you, that you really can't feel your affirmations 100%. Even if it is 99%, that means that you are not feeling connected to it, right? So raise your hand, tell me if this happens with you. You can't, you feel like, who are you fooling? You are not growing your business. You just have two clients who are even average paying clients. How can you claim 10 high paying clients in your business? How can you have not lost 500 grams in 1 month of time? How do you expect to lose this much weight in this much time, right? How do you expect to go and have better health? Your family has a history of medical, you have this family history of people not having good health. So how do you do this thing? All these thoughts come up, right? So instead of that, now when you do this thing, you will be able to connect with your affirmations. Okay, so this is actually, I teach, this is a paid class that I take on, how to feel your affirmations. But this is something I'm just sharing here because I really wanted you guys to get it. Okay, so this is how you change this thing. If I had told you in the first day training that you have to feel your, like, I would have forced you that if you want this desire to come true, then you have to feel it. It doesn't work that way. I mean we don't even listen to our mom if she talks to us like this. So why would you even listen to me, right? So we will replace our worthiness. A lot of us feel that we are not worthy of love, especially when we are going through a bad time. We just accept it as our defeat, that I don't think I deserve it, I don't think I'm worthy of it. It happens, right? So we are going to replace all these things. All right, so your homework is, I am going to share it. So I'm not going to repeat it again in short ways, but what I'll be doing is, after 15 minutes of time, I will be making a post in our Facebook group with your exact homework, and with the things like a preview of the things that I have taught you today. So you will be able to read it, because for some people my speed is too much, because some people are not that comfortable with English, but I have to take the class in English, because that is the general language that we all understand. We have people from outside India as well attending this training, so I can't go ahead in Hindi. But yes, when you read it, you will be able to get it very clearly. So today's homework is, okay, I will go through the questions now. Okay, so today's homework is that some of the part of it you have to do with your own self. You don't need to post it somewhere, you don't need to share it with me. It is for you, and be 100% honest. So the first part is, I'm doing a quick replay because you guys asked. The first part is that you will replace your fears and doubts with the words like, I am worthy of it, I deserve it, I enjoy it. Second part is, you will take your list, yesterday's list, everything that you want in your life. You will take a moment and you will see how are you feeling. You will close your eyes, you will take a few deep breaths, you will come in the now moment, and then you will look at the wish again and you will reframe it, you will rewrite it as, I am worthy of love. I mean, I'm just giving an example. I am worthy of it. I am claiming this as mine in this moment. Let me just type it here very quickly. Okay, I just posted it. Alright, so this is it. This was today's training. I will be making a post. So now let me know. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will go through some of the previous comments. By that time, let me know if you have any questions or comments. See, I will be announcing the results on the 6th day evening. The reason is because like, you need to make a post every day for the 5 days. So I'm not going to announce the winner on day 1 itself. And I want you guys, because what will happen, that if I announce the result today, if the person is winning, that person may not go through the rest of the training and they may miss out on a lot of things. And once you first go through these 5 days of training, you already have a lot of knowledge about this thing. So when you go through that one-on-one call with me, you will be a lot clear about what are the things that you want to ask me. You will already be very clear with me and you will be comfortable with me. So for that reason, I am going to announce it. No, but on 6th day we have on the 6th day we have our Q&A round. So on 7th day afternoon India time, I will announce all the winners. Okay, and as Nikita said, patience is the key. Patience is the key. Okay, how many people want to do the meditation today? Comment in the box, and like, if we have more people who want that part, we will do that. You can add more, because every day you will start getting clear on your thoughts and goals. Yeah, I actually, I tried to create the meditation video yesterday for 5 times. Not even kidding, 5 times I tried to create the meditation video separately, but every time there was a disturbance. So guys, what is happening right now is that in our area we have complete lockdown. So because of that, and Anyway, I stay at a place, I will share a photo with you guys later on. So I stay at a place where, like there is no one around. So because of that, there is so much silence. There is so much silence here. So even if someone moves, in our upper floor, the voice comes here. So I tried creating um, you know um, I tried creating the meditation 5 times, and every time there was a disturbance. And when I'm sharing the meditation, see, in the live videos it's okay. I guess yesterday somebody sneezed and you all could hear it. That is okay in the training, because we could just move past it. But when we are recording the meditation, I can't send you a meditation like that. Okay, so I will try it today. And I will share it with you. So what I mean by seventh day is like, the training is for 5 days only. Okay, the training is for 5 days. 6th day is going to be Q&A round, where I will not teach. You will ask me question and I will answer. That is the best thing that we are going to do. And so on the next day of that, I will be announcing the winners. And let's not go in that mode right now. Let's focus here on the training. So let me just go through all the comments. Thanks, Nikita. Okay, so we will do Mehboob Ghachi. Okay, so we are going to cover that in the coming days. So come back and watch, like you watch the next 3 days as well. And okay. And also I may not be able to, okay, I'm just quickly going through the comments. Stay with me, guys. And if somebody has something urgent to do, you can leave the training at this point if there is something urgent coming up for you, because we are done with today's training. Now I will only be replying to the comments that people have made, the questions people have asked, and after that we will move on to do the meditation. Okay. But if something is urgent for you, today's training is done. I will be making a post in 15 minutes after this challenge. Sorry, after this live video. So we will, I guess, do the meditation for 10 minutes. Not that long, but yeah, around that much time. So after 15 minutes of that, I will be making a post and I will very clearly mention all these things. So if somebody who has an issue with, catching up with so much of speed, you can read it and you can make a sense of that. If it is still not clear, you can put a comment there. Yes, the second step is believing. Priyanka, I will suggest go through the last day's training, yesterday's training as well. And also, I guess, okay, Payal, can you please repeat? I'm going through it, but I can't find your. Let me just go through your comment. Let me very quickly find it, because I tried to find your comment, but I kind of did not get it. Just a minute. We'll start the meditation in a minute, okay? And today my other phone is charged, it is ready, so that I will not have to wait for that. Uh, okay, now I'm not able to see your comment because there is a limit to the comments that I can see. While doing the meditation, you can let even 100 thoughts flow through you. Okay, so all right, Payal, I will reply to your question after the live video ends. I will reply on your comment itself. Okay, and if it is not too much, you can maybe post your question again. Yes, I was mentioning a book in between the training. So Sneha, this is a favor I'm asking of you. Please, after this live, send me a message if you can, to remind me to share about this book, because I will post a photo, or I will post the exact title of that book and the author name. So that is the reason I am not mentioning it at this point. Okay. Okay, so when there is so much of stress and negativity, how do you feel positive? So this is how you feel positive. See, you sometimes have to, you just have to deal with that. I will tell you this thing, because a lot of people ask about this thing, that what to do, how to do. See, sometimes the only answer to do, to the thing, is to do about, to go ahead about it. Just do the thing, okay? That is the only solution to that. And here we have a support system. Instead of feeling negative, try to replace your thoughts. Try to look into it. Why are you feeling that? And you say, I'm worthy of it, I'm enjoying it. See, when you say I'm enjoying, I enjoy earning money, I enjoy working on my weight, I enjoy my ideal weight, I enjoy having a partner in my life. When you say all these things, um, you become comfortable with your thoughts. Okay, so we will begin the training. And also, as I said, see, there are so many questions, and I cannot reply to all the questions individually in your messengers. So keep a note of your questions. You can mark day 1 question, you can mark day 2 question, you can mark general question, and on day 6 we will go through all the questions. Okay, because it might happen that I'm going to answer to your question in the training 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so and also it is too much for me to reply to everyone individually, because there are 150 plus people who are watching the live videos and replays in combining. Okay, so I cannot reply to everyone. Thank you so much, Sunil. And let's begin the meditation. Who is ready for it? I'll just put on the music. Meanwhile, if okay, somebody asked that is it possible to feel awkward sensation? Yes, you will. You will feel awkward sensation because your body is trying to adjust to positivity. Until now, maybe the negativity was here and the positivity was here, but now slowly every day it's gonna get like this. So obviously, if something changes in your life, you will feel uncomfortable. I mean, imagine if everything becomes a mirror image in your life right now. Like, I mean, the things change in your life. Maybe you have your wardrobe or your closet in the right direction, your bookshelf in the left, your kitchen is towards this, and your washroom is towards that. But what if everything suddenly changes? You will take time in accepting that thing, right? When you move to a new house, your eyes take time in adjusting to the new things. So that is what is going to happen with you, that when you begin to change all these things, and your mind, let me tell you, yes, before we begin our meditation, even something more important, let me tell you, your mind will come in the way. It will still tell you that maybe this training is not for you, maybe this training is not going to work for you. So in that moment you will say, I enjoy learning manifestation, I enjoy going through these trainings, and I am going to go through it anyway. Right? And this is how you silent your negativity. The moment, I mean, I have been in a situation where I used to literally, shout at myself, shout at my mind. My mind will come up with a thought, and we will start the video. Let me just share this last one thing. You will know the kind of negativity level one can have in their life, and they can still achieve, and they can still go ahead about their day. So as I shared, I have gone through depression, I have gone through hyper anxiety issues. And when I got married, um this is a very personal thing for me to share. When I got married, and it's like I got married to the love of my life. I had love in my life. He is exactly the person I wanted in my life. But my anxiety kicked in, my fear, that worthiness of feeling, it happened with me. And sometimes I would wake him up at, in the middle of the night, and I will ask him, you're not gonna die, right? I mean, I know this is something very, very extreme to share, but this is what happens. That okay, thank you for the love, Arjun, and like in the video and always in life as well. But yeah, that would happen. I would be so anxious. Even if he would be late for 5 minutes to reach home, I would go crazy. Like, what has happened? So yes, you would still feel the negative emotions, and you will still feel, but yes, I reminded myself that I finally deserve this love. I have wanted this love in my whole life. I have also gone through lots of adversity, lots of bad times in my life. So finally this is my time. I claimed my love. I claimed my blessings. I said that this is my time. I deserve to have this man in my life. I deserve to have this love in my life. And when I did this thing, I don't have that anxiety anymore. I just love and enjoy every bit of my life. Okay, so let's move on to our meditation. If you have any questions, post it. I will reply to you later on. And thank you so much everyone for all the blessings. Sometimes I cannot reply to all your comments because it is bit difficult, Hannah. Okay, I will put this on silent so that we don't get disturbed in between. And am I audible? Very quickly tell me, am I audible? And today the meditation will be a little different. It will be a little different. The meditation will be a little different because we will also put in the feeling of worthiness and deserving and enjoying the things. Okay, is the audio, is the sound comfortable? Okay, awesome. So we will just begin the meditation. Okay, awesome. Get ready for some awesomeness. Okay. Make sure you are sitting down in a comfortable position. Adjust yourself if you want or if you feel any discomfort. We will now begin our meditation. During this live meditation, there will be some points where the music will get a little louder, and there will be points where the music will not be there, because it is designed like that. It is supposed to be like that. So please do not worry about it. We will begin with taking we will begin we will begin with taking a few deep breaths. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Take a deep breath. Come in the now moment. Forget about the worries of the past and forget about the worries of your future. In this moment, you are here in the now moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. You will take 2 to 3 such deep breaths. Now, imagine the most beautiful white bright light on your head. This is the most comforting, warm, beautiful white light you have ever experienced in your life. And when you take the next deep breath, the moment you take the breath, it will touch your forehead and it will start to spread in your whole body. In through your nose, the beautiful warm white light is touching your forehead now. And your body is suddenly filled with lots and lots of joy and calmness. This white light is now covering your head, and those wrinkles, those fine lines, and those worries on your forehead are getting wiped out. You are getting more and more relaxed. It is now spreading, it is now covering your ears, your nose, your mouth, your face. It is now covering your neck, the back of your neck, your shoulders, the back of your shoulders. This is the most beautiful, warm, comforting light that you have ever experienced in your life. And as it is spreading in your body, you are feeling more and more relaxed. It is now covering the back of your shoulder, your back, your lower back. It is covering your neck, your chest, your stomach, your belly. It is now covering your pelvic area. It is covering your thighs, your hips, your knees, your calves, your legs, your ankles, and your toes. You are covered in this beautiful, warm, comforting light from head to toe. Take a deep breath and let this feeling spread in your whole body. Feel this beautiful feeling in your entire body. Now, when you take the deep breath, you will notice and you will scan your whole body from your head to your toe, and you will take a notice of your pain points. Are you feeling any pain in your head? Maybe you had a headache, or maybe you are worried about something and your heart feels heavy. Maybe there is some anxiety. Maybe you have pain in your shoulder because you have lots of responsibilities on you. Or maybe your lower back is paining, your knees, or any part of your body. Make a mark wherever you are feeling pain in your body. And next time, when you take the deep breath and when you exhale out through your mouth, you will imagine that this white light is pulling those pain, that discomfort, that frustration out of your body, and you will see it leaving your body like a black smoke. Take a deep breath. The pain, the discomfort, and the frustration is physically leaving your body. Now, when you inhale, you are going to inhale peace, love, comfort, and blessings. You are inhaling in through your nose, peace, healing, love, blessings. You are exhaling discomfort, pain, frustration, or any kind of emotional or mental pain. In through your nose, peace, healing, blessings. Out through your mouth, if there is still any remaining negative emotion. Now you will repeat it with me, or you can just follow my voice. It is okay if you do not repeat it. You will just follow my voice. I am worthy of my desires. I am worthy of my goals. I deserve to have desires. I desire to see my goals get fulfilled. I enjoy to have all these goals, wishes, and desires in my life. I enjoy to receive blessings in my life. In this moment, I am claiming my goals and my desires. I am claiming my success. I am claiming love. I am claiming health. I am claiming fulfillment. I am claiming blessings. I am claiming fulfillment of all my wishes and goals and desires. It is done for me now. Now take a deep breath and let this good feeling, this blessing spread in your whole body. Feel it, feel this good feeling in every inch of your body, every cell, every part of your body can feel this blessing. Stay in this moment if you want. And when you are comfortable, open your eyes and come in the now moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Awesome. Oh. Thank you so much, guys. I am so happy for you. And so yes, when you do this meditation, you are going to feel, you are going to feel certain emotions. You are going to feel discomfort, and sometimes you will not be able to. Sometimes you will not be able to see the color of the light, okay, or sometimes you might not want to be in the meditation. I mean, this is a very calming meditation, but sometimes it may happen, when you really feel like crying. Sometimes it happens that, when we are doing it physically one to one, sometimes people end up crying as well, and it is totally okay. All right, it is totally okay to to feel like this. It is totally okay to cry. I mean, I remember the number of times I have cried during the meditations, and then I come back like a new person. I am this renewed person, and I just love that. I just love this feeling. So, thank you so much, guys, for spending your time with me. I really, really appreciate you all. I really am grateful to have you all here. And also, if I have not replied to your comment, if I have not replied to your question, there are two reasons. One is because I'm already going to cover it in day 3, 4, and 5. Because, like yesterday a lot of people reached out to me that I am feeling negative emotions. I cannot reply to everyone, and also I was already going to cover this part in today's training, that why you cannot feel your affirmations. So this way we will go through every day's training. And the reason number 2 is that I receive 100 plus messages every day. It is practically energetically not possible for me to reply to all. So what we are going to do is that on day 6 we will have a live Q&A round, and during that Q&A round we will go through all the questions that you guys might have. So take a note of that. Keep a note of your questions. Keep a note of your questions and ask it on day number 6. I'm not ignoring your questions. Don't feel like that. But yes, I also have my own limitations. And okay, so I will be recording this as a separate meditation. I will try it today again, and hopefully this time there will not be any disturbance. And the reason I'm not sharing the direct music link with you is because I have bought it for my use. I can use it in my meditations, but I cannot share the link of it with other people. So I will take the permission from the owner of the link, and if that person allows me, then I will share it with you. Okay, because we all have to be in our integrity, right? And I will see. I will try to record this meditation. As I said, um, I recorded it yesterday, but there were a lot of disturbance. And after trying it for 5 times, I actually was very tired. And I did not try that again. So I will do it again, and I will hopefully very soon share it. Or what I'll do is yes, that's a nice idea. I will try to trim this video. I will download this video and I will try to trim it down, and I will share only that much part with you. Okay, so I guess that sounds good. Alright guys, so thank you so much for being here today. I love you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, Sapna, you can do meditation daily. On the days when you have some big projects or when you are feeling anxiety, you can do it throughout the day as well. You can do it at any point. Sometimes I do meditation for 2 to 3 hours of time. I know 2-3 hours are too much, but for me it's like, I don't even eat on those days, because I get so much energy from that I don't even need to eat. Okay, so I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will be posting the homework and the preview of today's training after 15 or 20 minutes after I have had my dinner. Okay, bye guys.